Hi, online learners. Welcome to ENG 110 with me, your humble instructor, Jackie Pierce. Feel free to call me Jackie if you're comfortable with that, or Miss Pierce if you prefer formality. Before you get too far into the course, I want to share some tips and tricks for how to student effectively. And yes, I just turned a noun or verb into a noun, or a noun into a verb. But as an English instructor, I can do that, sort of. Step number one in becoming a stellar student is organization. Your classes at Post University are 8 weeks long, and that goes by very, very quickly. Therefore, finding the best way to organize yourself is key. For some folks, electronic organization works the best. Our phones and computers all come with calendars, and we can use those tools to organize our time. For others, like myself, I do like the electronic reminders, but I also like to keep things written down. I use a calendar and a to do list in my bullet journal. One of my best friends uses a traditional calendar with large spaces for scheduling things in, and my sister has a giant whiteboard calendar on the wall to uh, so that her reminders are big. Any number of methods will work, but remember to track things related to your schoolwork in addition to organizing the rest of your life. What should you schedule? Due dates for assignments, of course. In weeks 1 through 7 at Post, the first discussion board post is due on Wednesday, and the rest of the work is due on Sunday. In week 8, those things change a little, but you'll be in good shape by then and will adjust accordingly. Schedule reading time. In online classes, if you do not read the assigned materials and watch any assigned videos, you will not be as successful at completing the assignments. More importantly, that's where you learn the course content. You should always read the course materials in the early part of the week. Think before the first discussion is due on Wednesday. Checking your student email and our course announcements. Think of being a student at Post like you would a job with a special internal email system. You have to check it or you'll miss things. Our course announcements are available anytime, but the system also sends out an email when a new one is posted. So if you're in a good email habit, you won't miss out. I suggest checking email at least once a day, and if you write it in your calendar as a task, you'll be sure to remember. It is also crucial that you use your post student email to communicate with the school, your advisors, and your instructors. If you have multiple email accounts like most of us do, make sure you are using the right one with the right people. On my phone, I have accidentally sent work emails from my home email address and vice versa, so I've learned to be careful about this. Outlook and other programs that will collect all your emails are great, but they can be dangerous since come everything coming in sort of looks like. Step number 2, pay extra special attention to the requirements of your assignments. Each one will be detailed not only in the course, but by me in weekly announcements. You should read the assignment carefully, not only once, but again as you do it and again before you submit your work. It's also important to review the rubrics used to grade your assignments both before you submit it and after you receive a grade. Step number 3, always, always, always review all feedback. This includes the rubric scores, but there are also comments provided by your instructors. It will help you understand your grade, but more importantly, it will help you target areas for future improvement. Step number 4, never be afraid to ask for help. Most of us who teach college courses genuinely enjoy doing it, and we're here to help. Make use of your instructor's office hours. Use the Ask the Instructor discussion to post questions that might be relevant to more people. Use your student email to ask questions more specific to just you. If your instructor provides a phone number or a text line, use it. We wouldn't give that out if we didn't want you to contact us for help. Post also provides individual tutoring, help with research through the library, and great programs to help like Grammarly and Academic Writer. Another benefit of good organization is that you can schedule time to use these resources as well. If you do not start an assignment until the last day, that doesn't really allow for time to meet with a tutor, But if you want to get that great help, you can schedule yourself accordingly. Step number 5, believe in yourself. You can do this. We are here to help you, but you also have to be an active participant in your education. That is especially true in online classes where it sometimes feels the teacher is not real. We are, of course, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that when you're going through online modules. That's one reason I really encourage you to try to meet your professors in their office hours at least once. I will also check in via video, but real live interaction just can't be beat. Speaking of office hours, we use the Collaborate room within Blackboard. During the scheduled times, which can be found in the Meet Your Instructor section of the course, you can click on the word Collaborate. You'll be prompted to then enter the course room. I'll be in there waiting for you. It's fine to drop in just to say hi, but if you need extra help, this is so important to keep in mind. If you cannot meet during my office hours, you can always email and we can see if we can come up with a meeting time that will work. Collaborate is always available, and so am I.